Anastasia finally turns 14. I mean, we had a huge time skip, which at first felt weird as fuck because I was used to seeing her like younger, like a little chibi, like a little tiny chibi midget walking around, right? And so the entire time, the past 8 episodes, I've been low key just complaining about. I want her to grow up already. I want the story to progress and push forward. I'm tired of seeing her all chibi and like a toddler. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that's the right name for a kid around 6 or 7 years old. And I'm like, fuck, this thing is not progressing. It's just like we're still stuck seeing her being a fucking toddler. And now in this episode 9, finally she turns 14. She's getting older. We're finally progressing to where her doomsday is. We're getting to doomsday, right? We're getting to the rapture. We're getting to the meat of the bone. But here's my one caveat. Here's the one thing where just totally fucking surprised me. My impatience has, in a way, been kind of reasonable. But at the same time, if it wasn't for all the things that we've seen her as a toddler and all her interactions, her being like, the little child that she was, and spending all that time, just seeing her spend all that time with her dad. And so here we're gonna have a collage, or what do you call that when you have the sequence, when they're a training montage. So we're gonna have a father daughter montage of all, like a quick snip of all the time Anastasia and her dad spent together. And if it wasn't for the fact that we actually experienced that montage, like the actual training, the impact was insane. It was incredibly heartfelt, touching, joy. It was just, if you have a really, really lose tear ducts, if you tear up real quickly, this scene would make you cry. Because it just was so surreal. It was like a father daughter life goal. If I'm ever blessed with kids, maybe a daughter or a son, whatever the fuck, and we had a montage of those experiences, it would, I don't know, as inhumane as I am, it will definitely touch my heart and my soul. This was probably the most fucking peak montage. Alright, so let me see if I can find the montage. It's after Lucas right here, the mage. He's pretty much like an all-powerful mage. Lets out the fireworks for Anastasia's birthday. So he lets out these fireworks, and in the same breath, we get to see the montage. So he lets out these fireworks, right? Am I correct in that? Or when was the montage? I think this is the fireworks scene. Then just a little bit more ahead, we see a montage. And the montage was because Anastasia spent pretty much her entire free time and even missed sleep to make her dad a portrait, like a painting, magical portrait of her mom, and of course, her dad. On a portrait, and of course, that's what triggered the montage. Let's see if I can find it here. It should be like right here. It was like the greatest fucking thing, the most heartfelt fucking sequence. Okay, let's see. All right, right here we see the castle, and then we're gonna get to the dad part. Please, VLC, do not fail me. So here we have. So here it is, guys. Boom. Goes right to it. All right, so let's see now. Oh no, this is the explanation. He's like, I really don't need this picture. I don't really need anything. And then she's like, she's of course is like pushing it on him, saying, "Look, I am your daughter." You know what I'm saying? and she's always felt like there was something missing, something off about the portrait of him and her mom that's already deceased. You know, deceased, giving her birth, giving. Oh man, my nose is clogged. All right, so here we have to explain. Where's the fucking montage? Holy shit! I should have looked for it. Right here, boom. This is the montage. All right, I think we skipped a little bit, but yeah, we can see here that was like what, episode 1, right here, boom. That was like episode 2 right here. This is like, no, this is episode 2. No, this is like episode 3. You know, we actually watched it, so like we actually are like, we remember. It's like sentimental to us. This is episode 4. When she got sick and she almost got killed by fucking Lucas, which is insane that they're not friends. Obviously episode 7 or something like that. Here and there, nor here nor there. And then she's always and then her dialogue was really well done as well. Yep. This is just her and her imagination. No, it was just moment. I'm not gonna do it justice. You would have to watch every single episode, and trust me, it's gonna feel a little bit slow, like the progression wise. There is 16 episodes total, so in terms of the anime, this is like a little bit more in the midway point. Like an episode more than midway point. But see, yeah, that was like episode 1 right there. So we're going back. Yeah, so you know the collage is really good. Like this was like episode 5 or 6. Like, so if you watched episode like 1 through 8, you will understand this. This will be more touching because we actually experienced it. We actually saw it. We were actually there. So we actually feel it. It was just in fucking genius, in fucking incredible how they just put everything together. And here I was complaining about it. You know, like throughout episode 1 through 8, I was like, damn it. More of them just spending time. It's like whatever. For me, it was like whatever. But once they do it, once they put it all together like this, it just all came full circle. Fucking incredible, man. She turned 14. They have this wonderful moment. You know, and she decides to be her, you know, make her dad be her first dance. Fucking amazing episode. Episode 9 of Who Made Me. Oh, here's the picture. Wow, that's a real nice picture. Wow. That's so cool, man. It's just so awesome. This anime, it did a good job. You know, even, you know, it like snuck up on me. It really did. It snuck up on me, and it has surprised me. My nose is clogged. Like, it's just that season. It's that time of the year. You know what I'm saying? Oh Jesus, my nose is congested. But no, holy shit, this is a really nice painting. She painted this. Damn, Anastasia really is fucking talented, man. Real talented. Real fucking amazing fucking portrait right here. And more fireworks.